Any more questions?
Why do I have hair? Hi! Hi! Hi!
So if you asked how they run, oh, that's a good question. You're going to see this movement of the sea otters a lot during this presentation, and it looks like our mammalologists are already in the exhibit with these animals. They're going to be teaching us more about sea otters and their habitat. So it looks like we get to be talking with Jeff today. He's all the way on the left there. And they're each going to be working with sea otters. Again, we want to make sure that we're staying stepped away from the acrylic. We don't want to be all the way up against it, so we're not distracting our animals. How are you doing today, Jeff?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
Good.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to our sea otter habitat here at Oregon Pacific. My name is Jeff. Joining me are Jimmy and Megan. We've got 5 of our otters out here today. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the different types of training that we do with these guys on a regular basis. And the type of training we do here are husbandry, physical exercise, and then simulation. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each of those 3. So I'm going to start off with husbandry, which happens to be our most important type of training we do. And it's the things we can do with our otters to help us take care of them every day. And so as I'm having Ollie sitting here, he has this opportunity to check her over from head to tail, making sure that everything is looking good. So I can be able to take a look at her eyes, her ears, her nose, her mouth, her paws, her flippers, her fur, her tail, so on and so forth. And we do have a veterinarian here on staff, and he checks our otters out whenever he needs to, including their annual exam. But it is nice that we go through and do all these checks for our otters each and every day, and also each and every session we do with them. Now, the second type of training is physical exercise, giving these guys something to do to give them a little bit of a workout. And so, as Ollie's up here, one of the things we can do with them while they're up on land is have them stand up on their rear flippers. It gives them an opportunity to work with really a little bit of a different way, especially working on their balance there. So it's kind of a newer behavior for Ollie. So she's still kind of working through it a little bit, but you can see she still is doing pretty good with that. Now when they're in the water, we can have these guys do a variety of things such as spins and hops. Ollie actually does a porpoise on it like our sea lions do. Good job, Ollie. And then they can also dive down to the bottom of the pool. Now the last type of training is mental simulation, giving our otters some different things to do to kind of work their brains a little bit. So we'll give them different types of toys to interact with. You might see some of the toys in and around our exhibit here and throughout our session. Some of those toys are the same ones that you might use for your dogs at home, playing different types of treats in, letting your dogs figuring out how to get the treats out. And we do the same thing for the otters. The only difference is instead of dog treats, we put things like shrimp and clam in there and let them try to figure out how to get those items out. So kind of acting a little bit like a brain puzzle. Now the last part of mental stimulation is shape recognition. Now each of our otters here knows their own shape, and we can position those shapes anywhere around our exhibit, including having them come to the front window. We're going to be demonstrating that with Ollie here today, and I think we're going to come along. Here's how it's out. All right. So what you guys can do is you can go ahead and put those shapes up on the window, just above the water line, just a couple feet away from each other. You can actually move a little bit further down this way. A little bit. Perfect. All right. I'm going to send Ollie over. She's going to go take a look for her shape. Let's see how she does at finding it. There she goes over to that yellow moon, which is perfect for Ollie. Nice job. She went right to the right spot. That was pretty easy, just kind of going straight out to her shape. What we're going to do is we're going to mix it up for a little bit. I'm going to have Ollie come back to me here. And when she does that, I want you guys to go ahead and trade those shapes with each other. And we're going to see how she does finding her shape and we've moved it around. So we're going to mix it up for a little bit. So I'm going to send her back. And let's see if she can figure out where her shape has moved to. There she goes. Nice job by Ollie. So we're thinking a little bit there, kind of looking at the one, and like, that's not where my shape's at. I move over the other side. So she went to the right spot. So nice job by Ollie. Nice job by Miles here. Let's give them both a big round of applause for helping us out here today. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for watching that and helping us with that demonstration. And so as you guys can see, we can do a variety of behaviors with our otters to work not only their minds and their bodies, but also to have them assist us with their daily health care. Now this one, I'm going to turn the microphone back over, and you guys are going to get a chance to learn a little bit more about sea otter adaptation, the things they do out in the wild. A little bit about why these guys are so important to their environment, particularly here off the coast of California, and what you guys can do at home to help them out.
Alright, awesome. So you mentioned we're going to talk a little bit about sea otter adaptations, and I want to point out one thing, or a couple things that we can actually see on these sea otters. The first thing is that you probably noticed that these animals are eating a lot of food. They eat several times a day.